Yo, it is Tuesday, May 4th, and you are now tuned into the Good Company Podcast. I am DJ Guys of Fish, New Jersey. I'm live right here. My co-host Temple and Vaughn. I'm gonna go ahead and let them introduce themselves.
Y'all already know it's your boy Vonnie Vaughn coming to you direct out of Atlanta, representing Good Company. What's good, y'all?
What's going on? It's your boy Tempo the artist, straight out of Jersey, representing Good Company all the time. Squad up, yo. Bonnie Vaughn, what's good with you? I see you. Guys, what's shaking?
All right, man. You already know. Just another day. We about to drop right into this episode. Get to this first segment real quick. Not going to be a long show. Couple things I want to go over. So first segment of the day. So Soulja Boy just dropped his video for "She Make It Clap." For those who don't know, Soulja Boy recently went viral again on TikTok for a song he dropped a couple months ago. People are calling him the comeback king. Did you guys ever chance to see the video, and what's your thoughts on this video?
I seen like a glimpse of it. I also heard how people they even noticed that was him in the video before, like it was already known that was him releasing that music video. Because apparently other people thought, like some people looked at it, they didn't even notice that was Soulja Boy. But me personally, I seen a glimpse of it. I didn't see the whole thing. But overall, the way he's coming along with the song, I would definitely like agree with what they're saying, like comeback king. You know what I'm saying? Like and a lot of people that was back in his era coming back around this day and age with another hit like that popping up number one. You feel me? So I definitely give him a hand clap for that.
So personally, I saw snippets of the video and shit too, but the song itself, you look at Soulja Boy, like Soulja Boy knows how to make hits. Like especially when you make like songs that have dances and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter what, all you got to do is just follow the formula, and you always gonna have a hit. He's a hit maker. It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And especially now in this day and age where like everything is virtual and like all kids want to do is dance and shit on video. Like perfect time, Soulja Boy. You did what you're supposed to do. You got a target market. You know what I'm saying? Make music straight for the audience that you want to make it for, and do it at a high level. That's what he did, and it's just going viral. So shout out to Soulja Boy for that shit. For real, like he knows the formula. Like you probably gonna have another one before the summer.
Yeah, man. So one time shout out to Soulja Boy, always doing his thing. For some reason, there's people that came out as a Soulja Boy, they not even relevant. Soulja Boy's still in the game after all this time. No matter how you want to take it, man. This is the guy. Is a person that knows how to make the most of his situations. Make the most of his money, make the most of his whatever. He went trending, took advantage of that shit, got a video and everything, right? So that's great, man. Everybody, you even know who sung the song at first. Well, I could tell by the voice, I know who the fuck it is. You feel me? If you know Soulja Boy, you know Soulja Boy. But it's just crazy. A lot of people did not know who the fuck Soulja Boy was. Which is crazy to me. I guess people are younger generation. I guess some people don't know who fuck Soulja Boy, which is just crazy to me. But this falls right into his alley, man. You want me? Got a TikTok, you got to dance. And Soulja Boy been doing the he brought the Superman back. I don't know if y'all seen the snippet. He brought the Superman back. That's part of the dance now. Officially part of that. So talk about comeback king, man. You got to if he has to be at least in your top 5 when it come back to comeback kings in this music industry in this game. He has to be at least in your top 5. Like you feel me? He has to be up there. Because his relevancy is crazy to this day. His relevancy is crazy. Yeah, definitely. You feel me? Because I know everybody's list varies, you know what I mean? But he has to be in that top 5 space for everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's just how I feel about the situation. But like I said, it's not gonna be a long show. I'm about to get into one more topic real quick. I'm gonna get Von do his thing, and I'm gonna let Temple do his thing, feel me? They're gonna get up out of here. So real quick, another segment. Chicago's Parkway Gardens, aka O Block, has recently been listed for sale. Lil Durk took to Twitter, said that he would buy no matter how much it costs. Did you guys see this tweet? What would you think about Durk owning O Block? What was your thoughts on that of him owning the block?
I literally saw that before on Snapchat. My bad, not to cut you off, but like on Snap, they have the updates and all that shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like on Discovery or whatever.
Like the news.
So like that, and on Instagram they have like little stories that pop up and shit, and like that literally popped up like when I was getting out of work, and it was just like, they said that he was trying to buy O Block, and they said something about like Chief Keef and shit. You know what I'm saying? And there's like, how does Chief Keef feel about Lil Durk buying O Block? And why not? You know what I'm saying? Like if they gonna sell it, You know what I'm saying? Why doesn't he not buy it and give back to your community? You know what I'm saying? And just like give them, if anything, it gives them an upgrade and an advantage to take a city that, you know what I'm saying, they might have turned into a damn parking lot. You know, they do shit like that with infrastructures and all of that. They buy it and they think that it's a rundown city or something like that. You know what I mean? And they label it whatever they label it, and then they create whatever they want to create. If you have the opportunity to purchase it back and be like a Robin Hood and do something better and build community centers and shit, like why not? You know what I'm saying? I think it's a dope idea. I think that if he didn't do it, somebody else would.
I mean, yeah. Well, it comes a lot there. Some people saying that he don't got the money for that kind of shit. I don't know how much it costs to actually own a whole. I mean, like a whole block. Like, I don't know how much it. I know it costs some money. You feel me? I know a house is like. I mean, so you can only imagine. I'm pretty sure people got bread, but that's a whole different ballgame when it comes to that kind of shit. But you're still owning property. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm not sure. And if he can afford it, if he can do it, pretty sure he can make shit happen. You feel me? That's not the worst shit that I heard about. The shit that was crazy was somebody said that it would be crazy if 6ix9ine went and bought Old Block, right? Like that'd have been some wild shit right there. Like that out of all the comments I seen, that was probably the craziest comment I seen. Like what then I thought about like yo damn. That never came to my mind, so I actually read it. And I thought about like that. And the type of nigga that 6ix9ine is, like, if he bought it, what you gonna say about it? Like, you feel me? Say shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. But that shit is wild.
Yo, you talk about 6ix9ine, right? Did you hear that he thought he got robbed by a fan of the show for one of his chains and shit? A fan tried to grab his chain during the show.
What?
Yeah, bro. They fucking I guess he was doing a show and he tried to start a mosh pit, and like he was in the mosh pit and somebody just grabbed his shit like that, snagged on it, and the bouncers got it back because he actually snatched it off him, but the bouncer got it back from him.
I see the shit where the nigga said I should have punched him. Some shit. It was a few of them. Like it was a few of some dude too. He was in the shit that he seen 6ix9ine jump to the crowd, landed right next to him. Some GC, I should have punched him in his face. Yeah. To me, there's not even the point of even posting no shit like that. Talking about you should have if you was gonna do it, you should have did that shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? But you was I should have punched him. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? But as far as the chain, like man, come on, man. That wasn't even from what I heard. That was nobody. He wasn't even hired for. He wasn't like they didn't come there for him. It was like a festival or some shit like that, and he was just like a part of the whatever. He was a part of the whatever. Like I mean, they wasn't all there specifically to see him, type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I really heard about that situation. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Somebody tried to chain. Probably, you know what I mean, but I wouldn't be surprised by none of the shit that goes on with that shit. You know what I'm saying, since we talking about that shit, I just feel like it's only right that I just bring up this situation. You guys know Quando Rondo?
Yeah.
I mean, the whole King Von situation, everything. You know what I mean, he just got shot at. Yesterday, I believe, got shot at, and I believe like one of his security, or one of his people, his entourage, got shot in the hand. Whatever, they went to the hospital and all that shit. I heard they pulled over like on the side of the highway, some shit like that. And somebody was like shooting from across the highway, some crazy shit. Know what I mean? But what's your thoughts on that though? What's your thoughts on that? Y'all listen to Quando Rondo? Is he somebody that you listen to? And I actually seen a post online where he was actually performing, and it was hella people on the stage. And when they turned the camera around, it was like not really that much people like paying for the show, whatever. So it's crazy, you feel me? Like people saying that this whole little Durk thing got him on edge, you feel me? People looking for him, all kinds of other shit with the whole King Von situation. What's your thoughts on this situation though?
I mean, I ain't got no comment towards that. I mean, Quando Rondo gonna be him. So it's like I don't even listen to him. I don't even know him like that. I feel like I only know him because of like I hear stories about King Von, so I hear him in the mix sometimes. But other than that, it's like ain't not much to say for me. But I did hear he was I think prior to that situation, he was at the gas station for a minute, just chilling or whatever. And yeah, that's all I heard.
Yo, Quando Rondo, I think he's dope. You know what I'm saying? He has some songs I'm like, but for the most part, I can listen to King Von and be like, yo, I fuck with Von, and I fuck with Quando Rondo. My bad. Quando Rondo himself, though, like with this whole situation, is like, I don't know, his name been coming up for months and shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's kind of common that he gonna get shot at and shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially in this kind of situation and at this time right now. The King Von shit came out of nowhere unexpectedly, and in addition to this situation, like you got 6ix9ine in the mix, like talking wild crazy about the whole situation, you know what I'm saying? Just aggravating it and agitating it, you know what I'm saying? And in the meantime, like Quando Rondo trying to clear his shit, you know what I'm saying? And he can't because niggas still want his head, you know what I'm saying? And I can't really personally speak on the situation because I don't really know what happened in between that situation that made it go down like that. But like, I don't know, man. The industry is like, it's like fucked up because he really can't do anything essentially right now. Like, that could make him go viral or get him popping again because he got money on his head. Like, he can't go nowhere really.
It's a fucked up situation indeed. It's a fucked up situation. But hey, man, you gotta understand that the industry and the streets is two different things. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is playing street games and niggas playing industry ball. You know what I'm saying? So you either or you both. You feel me? But you can't expect to be if you get some street shit, you can't be out here expecting your shows to be packed out, all this other shit. People scared to go to your shows. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
nobody want to get hit, nobody want to get whatever. You feel me? Like, you guys look at shit like that. People looking for you.
see, but Durk, Lil Durk too though, because I went to a Lil Durk concert with my girl like 2 years ago, and he got shot up at the Fillmore. And like, the story I heard behind that shit was that like Lil Durk had issues with Sin Santana and his people. Sin Santana was there and he performed, and like literally Sin Santana performed after Durk, and literally like the whole shit went bonkers, nigga. Like, and all you just heard was like drums. I didn't even know nothing was happening, bro. My girl just started running. I'm like, yo, what happened? Boom. Lost my J's and everything, nigga, that night. Like, that shit just got crazy. There was like two niggas at the door, another nigga at the end, and then I got the video. I put it on Instagram that night, you know, the whole shit got shut up at the end. And it's like, Lil Durk make that music though, and he talk about that shit, and he talk about that life. So like, a lot of his shows be like that. But then it's like, yo, somebody's really gonna press these people. And these artists, and they're young, and they talking all of this gang shit, all this like super like, you know what I'm saying, in the street shit. And like, when it comes to actual people that are in the street doing it, they gonna test that theory. Now it's just like, now it created a bigger situation, you know what I'm saying? And that's why some of these rappers be dying young and shit, because it's cool to talk about that. It's cool to rap like you gangster, you know what I'm saying? But if you don't really actually fit that criteria outside of that music shit, it ain't gonna bid well for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of these rappers get away with it because they got hitters. But if you don't got no hitters, you ain't really got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if all you did was study math in high school and you was never a day in the streets, don't start rapping about the streets. Because somebody in the streets is going to come to your doorstep with that information. Like, yo, so what's up with that?
Yeah, that just goes down to, yo, man, just be yourself, man. You feel me? That way you ain't gotta hide no facades, ain't gotta be no whatever. You feel me? Niggas that's in here with all the street shit been street niggas before all this shit. They've been talking about doing the street shit for years. You know what I'm saying? So when you fuck with somebody like King Von, whatever, that's part of Durk, whatever, they've been doing the shit. Like, you know, these niggas really be out here. You know what I'm saying? So if you play these kind of games, and I mean, hey man, it's just a game that we don't know too much about. Feel me? We're not gonna get into nothing. All I'm saying is Quando at this moment, it's not looking really good. It's not looking good for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it 100. I'm not gonna keep it a band. Because like, you can't even make money out here, my boy. Like, you feel me? Like, you can't make money out here. You're not safe to be out here. You know what I'm saying? So what's the next step? You feel me? And to be honest with you, the way that the world is set up right now, if you're just gonna keep it 100, keep it a stack. I never wish death on anybody. But the only shit that's gonna make Quando Rondo get in the light right now is if he get hit. And that's the crazy shit about the industry that we're in right now. He can't make a song that's going to make him pop in, nothing like that. Right now, the only shit that's going to make everybody talk about Quando Rondo at this moment is if you get hit, bro. Just like nobody love you till you go, and it's going to be the same shit. And it's not even going to be because they love you. It's because, you got hit, and they know the whole situation for everything. You feel me? So that's the crazy shit about it. So the decision that you make, I'm just keeping it 100. That's how I feel about the situation. So the decision that you make in this industry, in life, as a man, as a person, you got to be, whether you right or you wrong, you have to deal with the consequences. You feel me? Whether Von did something to you or he started it, you still got to deal with the consequences because the actions is done. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be unfair or however it may have transpired, whatever may have happened, bro, you got to walk that. You got to eat that because this is the life that you portray. This is the life that you put out there for the people to know. So this is what the people is going to, this is what it is. You understand what I'm saying? So, man, you gotta walk your path. You feel me? You gotta walk your path. If the footprints do not fit, it's not the right shoes, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But with that being said, we're going on to the next segment. You feel me? My man Von the God. I'm gonna let him go ahead and take it away with some facts for y'all, real quick. Von?
Just for a little fun fact for y'all. So DJ Khaled recently released his album. He got few hitters on his album. We got Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Justin Timberlake. Few good songs on there. You got Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying? I think it's a good album. I don't know if y'all heard about his album or whatever, but I listened to it. I think he got like a good amount of what 20 songs on there at least. But they all it seemed like every song he got on there is like a hit. So definitely shout out to DJ Khaled, because anytime DJ Khaled got an album filled with dope artists, he never disappoint. So shout out to him. Also, give a shout out to Safari, with another baby on the way with Erica Mena, I believe. And he posted that on social media recently. And yeah, those are all of the facts that I got for y'all for right now.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That's what they say, right? So what's beautiful to one person might not be beautiful to the next person. But at the same time, that goes hand in hand with like one man's trash is another man's treasure. So like what you might see as beautiful, what you might think is ugly to somebody else might be beautiful. What you think is ugly to somebody, or what you think is beautiful to somebody else might be ugly. Point of the story is that like people agree to disagree. Don't just consider somebody's opinion to be wrong. Don't just consider because somebody said something that might not go hand in hand with how you might feel or how you might have conceived or perceived, things. Like you can't just take that and let that be the reason why, you know what I'm saying, like situations get crazy. I personally think that like you really got to understand that like you don't have to worry about other people's judgments. People cause judgment all the time, every day. Just because somebody feels one way about something doesn't mean that that's the fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's crazy because in the society we live in, people that have a position of power or any type of influence over a mass of people, their opinion matters so much. What they think is beautiful, everybody now thinks it's beautiful because one person said it was beautiful. And that to me is bullshit. Because I think that personally, like, you should have your own interpretation of what you see as something, you know what I mean? Like, and that goes hand in hand, like us as an artist for music, right? Just because if you're getting your song reviewed, somebody gives you a 6 or a 5 or a 3, doesn't mean your song is bad, bro. It doesn't mean that your song is terrible. It doesn't mean that you're a bad artist. What it means is that it wasn't good for that person. But just because that person didn't like it, it doesn't mean that it's not good. So never just take one thing like that somebody says and let that be the reason why you make your decision. You know what I'm saying? Understand that everybody has, everybody comes from certain backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? Everybody comes from certain situations, and it all allows like people to look at the life differently and shit. Like look at the world. The world is split up in continents and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like different people speak different languages, so different people like different shit. Just don't make it a big deal, bro. Like don't get to, and I'm a victim of that myself. Like sometimes I'm just like, damn, somebody didn't like this fuck. It fucks my whole day up. Like don't let it fuck your day up though. There's like there ain't nobody really at the end of the day. Even if there's somebody, there's still not nobody, because how many people there's still a million people that have not heard that shit that they're telling you was bad. So like just keep doing you, you know what I'm saying? And for anybody that's like aspiring to make something happen, bro, if it didn't happen yet, doesn't mean it's not gonna happen. It means again, keep pushing that shit. Like you're gonna have a bunch of people that don't agree with what you're doing. You're gonna have a bunch of people that don't agree with how you think about it. You're gonna have a bunch of people that don't agree on how you move about it. But because you're the one that designed it, keep that shit going, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about that shit though. How do y'all feel about that? When it comes to actually, you know what I'm saying, believing in yourself, and you know what I'm saying, seeing the beauty in things on your side.
I agree with the whole sticking to not get caught up with other people's opinion. You know what I'm saying? Even if you get caught up trying what somebody may say, and you feel like what you say may not agree with somebody, may worry about you lose sight. Like sometimes you just hold people's opinions to it because you just want to just keep them. You know what I'm saying, you just want to have them in your circle or something like that. But other times, like when it comes to music, like if you believe your song is fire and other people don't believe that, like don't get caught up because you never know. It was probably the songs that hit number 1 for mainstream artists was probably trash to other people. Like a few songs I thought Lil Uzi made, for example, like at first I thought it was trash. I'm like, who wants to net? But all of a sudden he was up there in the charts. So as they started playing his music more, then I start to understand, okay, that's why it's number one. It's the beat. Then I started understanding where he was coming from as far as the words. So sometimes it gives people need to take a while to understand the music before they could like quit, before they could like actually judge whether it's a good song or not. So people at first they judge quickly because they're not familiar with that type of style. That's what it is.
Like somebody else, so even I know guys that can relate to this shit because he's a DJ. Like, yo, the DJ pool is cutthroat, bro. There's a million DJs in the world, bro, and anywhere you go, there's always gonna be a DJ that think they better. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, how many platforms, how many stages, how many times has, you know what I'm saying, you cut a record in the same building as having these DJs? You know what I'm saying? And how many DJs is like, oh, they might be like, oh, you was alright, or like, yo, you was dope. But at the end of the day, no matter what their opinions was, you still like, fuck it, you still DJ because you know you got it. You know what I'm saying? That's the purpose of what I'm saying.
That's like coming to confidence. Like when it comes to it's like knowing what you do, man, knowing yourself, knowing your craft, you feel me? In regards to what you said as well, you feel me? Like just cause somebody give it the wrong, whatever, everybody might not like how I DJ. Everybody never told me, like I never really got to complain, was like, oh man, you ass and shit like that. I always get like, yo, man, you nice. And mostly what my shit is niggas be sleeping on me. Cause when I play and you don't know who I am, they wouldn't even know when I start. They was like, oh, this nigga really shaking it. You feel me? And I just come in there with the shit like I come in there already. It's already shooken, my man. You feel me? That's how I come. You feel me? Because I have to come like that when it comes, especially when it comes to places where, let's say, if I go into a Hot 97 or I go into a Power 105, I'm not gonna go in there like, oh, damn, or I'm not gonna be like, I'm not gonna be scared. I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna be in my element, in my craft. You feel me? Because I understand. I know who I am. Feel me? You be in the first time situation, shit like that. You don't know but when you know your craft, you know what you do. Who's gonna tell you about? You feel me? If I was doing shit from the door, they was like, yo, you ass. I would not be as confident as I am in what I'm saying right now, because I never got a good review. Everybody saying, oh, you ass. You feel me? That means maybe I should quit. Maybe I should do something different. You feel me? Because they've been telling me I'm ass. Why would if I continue to do that? It's like if you say, oh, I got a song and shit, I've been rapping for like 10 years. Everybody say my shit ass. Maybe you shouldn't be rapping, my boy. You know what I'm saying? That's just the gist of it. You feel me? At the end of the day, you can have as much confidence in yourself, but what's gonna sell? Are you gonna buy your own records? No. You gonna buy 1 million copies of your own records? No, because you're not making no money from that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's about what you do, but you gotta understand that everybody's opinion really doesn't matter, because those are the people that's gonna those are the people that you're selling your work to. Whoever it is, you feel me? So boom, boom. So boom, if I'm gonna ask DJ, Know what I mean? I'm gonna change my craft because you're not gonna hire me to DJ. You're not gonna hire me to DJ. If I make this track and you're telling me it's ass, if I send it Hot 97, you're not gonna hire me. Cause she got the shit ass. You understand what I'm saying? So it comes down to confidence in yourself, bro. You gotta have the confidence to know what you're doing. Find yourself. You feel me? It's hard. I could say find yourself so easy, right? It is a hard thing to do. It is a hard thing to do. Everybody is varies to everybody. It is a hard thing to do. You have to really sit there and really get to know yourself in different ways to the point where nothing could. The reason why I am the way I am now, I could walk into any room. Why? Because I'm confident in who I am. I know what I can and what I can't do. You know what I'm saying? I know that. You know what I'm saying? If I play in front of, I could do it because I have that confidence in myself to know. I know now where I'm at in this game, where I'm at, what I could do. You can't tell me I'm ass because I'm gonna shake some shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because nobody was like, yo, you ass. And I never got that in my life. So I know I'm not ass. You know what I'm saying? And I obviously know I shake shit. I know I shake shit. Nobody can tell me that. At this point in my life, nobody can tell me I don't do what I do. You know what I'm saying? So that's just where it's at. You feel me? It starts from within. We've been having this conversation, but everything really leads into the same kind of, you know what I mean? It starts from within yourself. You know what I mean? You start from within yourself, and that's how you feel me? Start from within. You feel me? You got whatever you're selling, understand that it starts from within yourself to find what it is, but it's up to you to pick what it is. If somebody tell me I'm ass at rapping for 10 years, I'm an ass rapper, but it's up to me if I'm going to keep rapping. So now if I waste 10 more years trying to rap after they've been telling me I'm ass, whose fault is that? Now when I'm 20, now when I'm 30, 35, and I'm still in the same position, I've been rapping for like the past 20 years, but they've been telling me I'm ass. Know what I mean? Maybe it's time to really look at life. Because one thing I realized about life is like the dreams that we have as kids, the the delusions of grandeur and all this other shit that we grew up thinking. When you realize that the world is not what we thought it was when we grew up, everything you feel, everything you have worries in the world, you don't care about bills. Santa Claus is real. All this shit it's great. The world is great. You know what I'm saying? When you actually grow up, you start realizing like, yo, man, I used to think that fucking summer holidays, summer breaks used to be long as hell. That shit is not long enough. Damn, yo. We used to be off Christmas for like a month. Used to be now that shit like that. Like, you know, Christmas be back to work like in a week. Like, damn. Now I mean, you start realizing that what you used to think was this is not this. Reality hits. Now I'm saying then reality hits, that's when shit get real. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man, the world is not roses and blow pops, man. You understand? This shit is real out here. When you actually realize that, that's when you realize that you don't have the time to waste. You don't have the time to sit here and play with these people. They want to play, let them play. When you realize your worth, you realize where you're at in life, and you realize that it's not a joke. When you realize that Santa Claus ain't real, when you realize that the Easter Bunny ain't real, when you realize that we paying insurance every month, when you realize that all this time you've been growing up in your house, your mom been paying over $1,000 a month for rent, taking care of this, that, and the third, paying water bill, heat bill, all that money. It's sweet for you because you don't understand the struggle. Know what I mean? But you got to understand that. Yeah, man. Y'all get it. Y'all get it. I was talking for a minute.
Like, no, you're good. Like, I appreciate that outlook on a perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I like to bring up stuff like that, because you're gonna get like different. You know, you just gonna get different point of views. You know what I'm saying? From each situation. Like for me, and you touched on that too in your segment, but it was like, you know, the world is an ugly place. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to find the beauty in something so dark and ugly. You know what I'm saying? And so like the world is painting this dark, ugly picture for us to believe in. You know what I'm saying? And telling us that ugliness, that darkness is beautiful, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? So finding the beauty in your situation like comes in like, all right, so what just because everybody else says that shit is beautiful doesn't mean that's what you got to go by. Doesn't mean that it has to be beautiful for you, because what is beautiful to you is not beautiful to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like shit ain't sweet over here. It might be sweet over there, and that picture that you're painting over there is cool, but like in real life, you know what I'm saying? Our reality is different. You know what I'm saying? We're eating cold cereal, you eating hot oatmeal. You know what I'm saying? It's a different, same kind of situation, different type of, you know what I'm saying? Different type of feel. Like I hate, and I feel like maybe that was more for, maybe I'm aiming it more for that, like the youth, because like everything is digital right now. You know what I'm saying? And everything that the kids see is what the kids do. So like, I just want to like just let, you know what I'm saying? Just don't be corrupted by that shit. Don't be corrupted by what you see, because people see things and they're like, oh, wow, this is great. This is great. But like, it's not great to everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just understand that it's okay to have your own opinion. Understand that it's okay to do your own thing, and to not conform if you don't want to, and to not have to like to not have to put yourself in a position to feel like you're obligated to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Or that you're obligated to have to live a certain type of way in the world because they tell you that you have to do your job. You know what I mean? We're artists. And, you know, we're professionals in our crafts for reasons, because these are things that we saw that were beautiful that other people probably don't see the beauty in because they don't know how to do it, or it's just not something that's a passion for them. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Like for a DJ, some people might have been like, man, fuck that. Why you DJing, bro? There ain't no future in it. As an artist, oh, why you being an artist, bro? There ain't no future in it. To them, that's ugly. To us, that's beautiful. So fuck it. Why am I going to let you tell me that that's the wrong thing to do because you don't like it? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's okay to do you. So, you know what I mean? To everybody out here viewing this shit, man, just do you.
It's okay to, it don't gotta be like, bro, like, you feel me? Just like you're an artist. You don't just gotta be an artist. And I'm saying, like, it's in your boat. You have to, all these guidelines and rules. Just because you this don't mean you gotta be this. Just because you that don't mean you have the right to go do what the fuck you want to do. Know what I mean? I might DJ, but DJs I want to like on my list as a DJ, that's just what I built my name around. But I do a lot more business than I do DJ. If you want to be technical, I do way more business. I make a lot more money off businesses that I do DJ right now. But at the end of the day, I can still shake the block. Know what I'm saying? So when I go out there and I put this DJ and shit in motion how I want to do it, I can do it easily. Know what I'm saying? But because I know I could do that, I don't want to just keep doing that. I grew out just a DJing stage. You know what I'm saying? I'm at a stage now where I want to start running shit. And I want to start owning shit. And I want to start making money. I want to start making real money, and not DJ money, because the DJ only get paid for DJing. I'll pay a DJ to come DJ my party. You understand what I'm saying? I'll pay other DJs as well to come DJ my party. Why? Because the person that's making the money is not the DJ. I'm paying you to come do a job that I could do myself, but I'm going to pay you to do it. Because I'm getting money off everybody that's coming in here. I'm getting money off liquor. I'm getting money off everything. That's where I want to be at. I'm a DJ, of course, but I want to be behind the business table. You feel me? Just like you want to be a basketball player, but who wants to be the manager? Who wants to be the owner of the team? Because they're the ones that's really making the money. You know what I'm saying? So you're a DJ, but it's more of a face thing. This DJ going to be here. This DJ. All right, boom. But you don't really hear about the club owner. Who own the club? He not on the flyers and shit like that, really. You feel me? You see the DJ that's going to bring the names out. You see the people that go, the acts that's going to bring the name out, the Meg the Stallions, the Dre's, or they're going to be on the flyer. You know what I'm saying? By the end of the day, the person that's making the most money on that flyer, besides whoever the artist may be, because to bring somebody like Drake out is going to be, feel me? But the person that's going to make the most money is not even on the flyer. They're behind the scenes. The person that's putting the money behind the events. The person that you're paying the $30 a ticket to get inside that their spot, that's who's making this money. The DJ already got paid for they got there. They get paid whatever they get paid. Feel me? They're just a part of the expense of the budget of what's the real money's at. So me understanding the game, understanding that, I realized that I don't just want to DJ, because that's not going to feed my son. That's not going to get me where I want to be at in the future. I want to be the one that's running this shit. I got to be the one that's doing my own shit. I got to be the one that's behind the scenes. I'm a DJ as well. Yeah, if all else fails, I'll DJ myself. No problem. That's a free DJ. That's money in my pocket. So that's a plus for me. But the benefit is learning everything around the game besides your position. You know what I'm saying? Because your position is for a reason. But who's above you to tell you what the fuck to do? What position are they playing? What are they doing on a daily basis? Why do they need you to pay? Why can they pay you to play a role and still be good running this company? And you're just worried about one role while this person is running the company. If you have the mindset to accomplish certain things and go get it, by all means, don't limit yourself by one job. Make it happen. Now, I mean, you don't gotta just be an artist. Go be good. You feel me? That's just what I'm saying. Put yourself in different brackets that complement what you're doing. Because as a DJ, that complements what I'm doing. Because I'm a DJ and I already got a follow and I got people that fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? But I also do business moves. So the business shit I do and the opportunities I have, it complements, it benefits the people that follows me in my group, in my crowd. You know what I'm saying? It all falls in circle. It's like a triangle. You have to keep everything in a formation. There's no point in me going to cook eggs and cook brisket, know what I mean, and doing cooking shows. Am I a chef? What the fuck is that going to do for me? You know what I'm saying? No, that does not fall into my category of what I do. But it makes sense for me to go bring you on Hot 97. It makes sense for me to go talk to Juicy or go book a little baby or go. You feel that makes sense because that falls into my field. Know what I mean? So yeah. But unfortunately, that's all the time we have here today. Know what I mean? I want to thank everybody for continually supporting this podcast. I mean, continually paying attention, focusing in. Know what I mean, watching. Know what I mean, telling friends. Know what I mean, I appreciate you. We appreciate you.
All y'all,
on a daily basis, man. You feel me? We truly appreciate the love and support. That's what keeps us going. That's what keeps us going with these conversations, because we know it's helping people. Know what I mean? We know that people listening to this, we know that people tuning in. So we got to keep going. Keep it going. You feel me? A year from now, we're gonna look back like, yo, where you at with it? You feel me? We're gonna be in a whole different place. You feel me? And that's just the mindset that we have. That's the mindset we keep. So, gentlemen, before we get up out of here, do you have any words that you want to say?
Yes, sir. Stay up, stay positive, stay confident. Succeed. That's it.
Yo, life is just one big stepping stone. Every day, you know what I mean, shit might change. You know what I'm saying? It might be something you like, something you don't like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just roll it with the punches, yo, because it gets better. It's better.
Find your happiness. That's what I say before I get out of here. You feel me?
Oh, I like
man, it's like, listen, like when I say this, I want you to really understand. Find your happiness. You need to have that self-centered piece of joy sometimes, because you worrying about looking at other people, watching what they doing, worrying about how much time you wasted, worrying about what you should have did, what you couldn't have did is not going to help you in your future, what you're trying to do. It's only going to have you and your feelings, going to have you down. When you have the people that you care about look at you a certain type of way, like, boom, you feel me? Like, all right, what's wrong with him? Well, you feel me? Like, boom, nothing wrong, nothing, not in a bad way, but in a way where find your light, man, because you are somebody else's light. I'm saying, like, somebody else is watching you for their inspiration, on a daily basis. We all are someone to somebody. Know what I mean? So find your light, show them the light, because they trust me. There's gonna be enough darkness in this world. They're gonna go through it whether you want it or not. You feel me? We're all gonna go through our shit. Our kids, everybody gonna go through what they gotta go through. But there's not light around every corner. You can find darkness. You can find drugs over here. You can find this. You can find prostitution. You can find some shit on every corner that's gonna get you into some shit that you do not need to be in. But when you need that light, you know how hard it is to find that word when you need that word, or that shoulder to lean on. When you need that shoulder to lean on, it's very hard. That's one of the hardest shit when you need it. It's one of the hardest things you can find if you do not have that. So be that light for somebody in your life. Keep that positivity for somebody in your life, because somebody's gonna look at you. Somebody's gonna need it. Trust me. There's something that we all have to say that's gonna help someone. Feel me? But yeah. With that being said, man, I am the Prince of New Jersey, DJ Gaza. I'm live right here with the God's Temple and Vaughn, and we are good company. Y'all stay safe. Have a great night.
Oh, and follow us at One Good Company. Follow our YouTube page at The Official Good Company, and follow our Good Company podcast page at One Good Company Podcast. Yeah, we are.